Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to access Planning Center to be able to go through and add songs or whatever items to the worship service, and even add members of the worship team, things like that on the Planning Center website. So first you need to open a browser, which would be Safari or Google Chrome, whatever you have on the computer. Go ahead and open that up. And the website that you need to go to is services.planningcenteronline.com. So mine already popped up, but you could go ahead and type that in, services.planningcenteronline.com, and go ahead and go. Then this should be the screen that pops up if you're already signed in. If you're not signed in and you don't have login information, it will ask for that when you type in the website. But I've already signed in automatically. It keeps me signed in on the computer, so this is what comes up once you've logged in. So as you can see, it's under First Baptist San Bruno. It's already set up. It has a calendar, and then it's got different orders of worship or different service types that you can have over here. So Children's Church, they use this to schedule people. Abe and Heidi know about that, and Caleb too. If we've had any special events like a Thanksgiving service or Christmas Eve service, out of the ordinary from a Sunday morning, or if there's a wedding, we've done Abe and Heidi's wedding service in here. We've also done a funerals planning the service in here. So you would add a plan there. So Sunday morning worship service are the main things that I would be working with music. And as you can see, there's already plans there for the next few weeks of Sundays. Let's go ahead and learn how to add a plan so that if there aren't any already there, you can go ahead and do the next one. So let's say we're doing the next week after October 4th. We'll do a plan for the following week. So once you click add plan, you can add as many as you like, 12 weeks of plans or at a time, but we'll just go ahead and add one for, they already have it here, copy times from October 4th, 2020. That just means they're going to use the same format that's already there for the ones that we've used, and they've already set the date for the one we're adding to October 11th. Since that's the following Sunday morning, they already have that date there for us. And the default template is just the order of worship that we normally use, that we can edit and work on from there, but you can just leave that. So if you wanted, like I said, to add for the whole month of October, you could put, we'll add 3 more plans, and it'll use those subsequent Sundays. But for now, let's just do adding 1 plan for October 11th. Add 1, and click that. And it went ahead and opened it for us. So it's Sunday morning worship service. It has the date up here. You could add, you know, if we're doing a series in Acts, you could add that here. Normally we just leave this as it is, and that's not really necessary to change unless you want people to know what the sermon series is. What I normally deal with are the songs, of course, and any other scripture reading or other things that happen outside the sermon in the service. So typically we have organ or piano music playing. If you want to eliminate that, because now we've got the digital slides going before, all you do to delete an item that's already there is you hover your mouse over that item. This would be to edit, but we're just going to delete it. Use this red button. So I'm hovering over, now I'm going to click it. Are you sure you want to delete this item? Okay. So now our service begins with welcome and prayer. Then we've got scripture reading right here. If you want to add anything underneath, this works for any of these, but if you want to edit the scripture reading and even write what the selection would be for that day, you can hover over this and click on the little pencil, and it will give you some options. There's plenty of things for you to add if you'd like, but normally for something like scripture reading, I might just in the item description write or type in Psalm 23, for example. You even could type out the whole psalm. This will give a whole, it's a whole text box that will appear, as I'll show you, underneath the heading once we click accept. But you can write out the whole psalm. You can just give the scripture reference if you want. But that would be where you add anything that's going to show up underneath the heading. Most of these item notes, things like that, I don't have to deal with right now. So I click accept, and now under scripture reading it says Psalm 23. And if I typed the whole thing in or copied and pasted it from the, Bible.com or whatever, it would have all of it underneath in italics. So the main thing that I deal with for Sunday morning service is adding the songs. And there's already a large list of songs that we have used over and over as a church that are stored on here. So you can add more songs, either hymns or whatever else, but there are songs there already for access. So we've been doing 3 songs at the beginning before the announcements and tithing or offering time and prayer and the sermon, and we've done normally 1 song at the end. So I'm going to delete this one, same as what we did before, where you just hover over with your mouse. Sure you want to delete? Okay.